yo.
You know what it is. It's KQBH 101.5
Make we check in.
Yo, let everybody check in.
Ion?
Check in.
Ion!
Ion check.
Ion!
Oh, you mean?
Yo, Rockers Room Radio exclusive right now.
First of all, big up everybody who's listening right now, wherever you're listening from. If you're on lpfm.la right now, big up yourself.
Yeah, man.
You are getting an exclusive right now. Big up everybody on all the streams.
Yeah,
We're
man.
streaming.
We live
everywhere.
on the
We've
Instagrams and
Gone
Facebook.
past streaming. We're rivering.
I can't keep up. So let me just, without further ado,
Jeez.
I am the missus. You know who I am. And if
Mr.
you
Crooks
don't
in the
know,
building.
we are Rockers Room here normally on every Wednesday, but
We've moved to
today
Sunday.
we've moved to Sunday.
Yeah.
Yes.
Move to Sunday. I feel like the Sunday vibes.
Sunday is a fun day.
Yeah.
You know what I
Reggae
mean?
loves Sundays. You
Yeah,
know?
they do.
Reggae loves
True.
Sundays.
It's
you know?
spiritual, you know?
Yeah, so I feel like that's the move.
Okay.
That's the move. So
Yeah.
we'll be on Sundays as of now. You know what I mean?
So-
and as of right
And as
now,
of right now,
we have the big bad Tough Like Iron in the studio.
somebody give me a generic hand clap in this.
Hold on, me have the applause. Watch out. Me have the applause.
I go with this one.
That's how you know a Caribbean is in the building. There's are certain noises that you don't get in America.
Yeah.
true.
It's just certain rhythms and
Yep.
tones you guys know
Facts.
how to work with.
Facts. Big facts. Big
But
facts.
welcome.
I know.
Be
Thank you
beautiful,
so
but
much for the
talented.
invitation. You know, you all been showing me some love just
Yeah, man.
through the net and all these things. So it's a joy to be here and connect in person. You
Yeah,
know.
man, 'cause we've been juggling tunes off of the ironic,
We
you know.
have 17 tracks.
I know it's a lot of.
No, it was never enough. We was
Come
like,
on.
this
Well,
is
there's
a
more
reggae
coming.
album. We hope so.
Cause you know why I was praying it. I was saying it the other day, and I'm like, yo, I feel like we need more reggae content and more. There's always a need for more reggae content.
Definitely.
Cause I don't want to play the same song them from the 70s.
Oh
over
my
and over and
goodness! If
over
I go to
again.
the
You feel
club
me?
and hear the next same songs for the next 5 years,
I know.
So I'm glad the album is out.
I'm
Is it,
glad.
man? 17
Yes,
tune.
I-
I only put tune that
That's
to
so
go on.
sad.
and you know I'm very extra proud about it because it's not just another EP. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? It's
right.
something that we can take to the Grammy board and be like, this is a full album. It deserves full attention.
Right.
Yeah, man,
So-
and it's 100% reggae. From
There
what I
is
hear.
not one skip around. We went through the tracks and I was like, oh,
You know, we have a little fusion going on, being that I'm from New York.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
But I
I'm
feel
from
like the
but that was
fusion-
still mad Caribbean because
Yeah, because it's Brooklyn, it's pure Caribbean people there, and you know what I mean. I grew up going to the Labor Day parade every year, and you know what I mean, visiting Jamaica and being around all these Caribbean people. So it was still a very strong Caribbean culture, but we were still in New York, so it's a little bit of blending. And so you see, sometimes we have like a little hip hop style,
Yeah.
you know. And on this upcoming project that I have coming out next, we're really going into some, you know, different little genres, but still we have the positive message. We're keeping it up full, you know.
Nice.
We always trying to give people that spiritual content, that, you know, just the realness. We got to give them that realness because, you know, Tough Like Iron is not like a constructed artist. You know what I mean? I didn't get put together by a record label
Right.
or an A&R. Didn't tell me to,
Be
you know,
this artist.
grow my locks and make them stick up like this. You know what I mean? Hold my spliff and roll it, like make it very long. Or, you know what I mean? Take this chalice and stand over there
Yeah,
with
man,
it.
take this picture with this
You know what I'm
chalice
saying?
and-
Like,
yeah.
this is all natural. This is organic, authentic iron. You see it?
Cool now, man.
I'm just gonna
Tough
keep
Like Iron.
clapping and smiling if that's okay with everybody. And
So when I did first hear about Tough Like Iron, right? When I did first hear about Tough Like Iron was a clothing brand where I did know about it.
Okay,
You know?
yes, it's true.
I didn't know about. I can't.
Wow, you, I'm gonna big this man up.
He
knows what's going on. He knows what's
me,
going on.
No, you see me, I'm like a reggae historian in the making.
Yes, we
You see me?
curate the thing.
So when I heard about your music, I heard about your music through my good friend Cali Madden, big selector out there too.
Yes,
You
big
see
up
me?
Cali.
Big up Cali every
Give her
time.
a link.
Yeah, man, big up Cali every time, man. She about, man. So I heard about your music through Cali, and when she told me, it's like, oh yeah, this is Tough Like Iron. I'm like, isn't Tough Like Iron a clothing brand? That
Tough
I
Like
wasn't-
Iron is everything.
It's
everything. Oh Lord.
I told
Oh
you
Lord.
clapping and smiling. That's
Oh Lord.
probably just gonna seal today because this is all I'm gonna be doing.
So that is you though.
Yes, that is me.
That
That's the
clothing
same
brand is
clothing
you?
line is me. Yeah, I started the clothing line when I was a teenager in Brooklyn, and we, as I was telling the sister, that I have some things in my bag. Not many, but I have some hats. You see, I do crochet, I do printing, and I do sewing. So this was all before I started making the music.
Okay.
You know. So we still have offerings of fashion as well, and this stuff is online. You can check out the website www.tufflikeiron.org. Yeah. So this is one of my things too.
The fanny pack is
Yes,
yours?
I have a little waist bag with the Iron Heart logo.
I didn't know that was you.
For all the Iron Hearted ones out there.
Tough
you
like
see?
Iron, the Iron Heart. All right. Me like
You know
that,
what?
me like that.
Iron Heart is actually one of the houses from
Is
one
it
of
a Game
the
of Thrones thing?
kind of like a Game of Thrones
Gosh.
thing.
I don't even watch those things, so I don't
yeah,
know anything
but
about
now
them.
you've really touched my soul. Cause Iron.
Oh Lord.
So that's where it all started with the clothing line, you know, and then
Were you going to school for that, or?
I did go to FIT at
Okay.
some point in New York, Fashion Institute of Technology. After that, I was in Columbia University and dropped out. You know what I mean?
What was the moment?
I just was like, I didn't know what I was going to do with the things that I was learning that were going to empower me to be able to live the life that I wanted to live.
Right.
And I know since that I was very young that like I didn't really want to be working for people. I didn't really want to be a slave to the system or have to have anybody telling me how to dress or how to, just talk or how
Systematic,
to, when to
just
show
a
up.
You
and
didn't
when
want to be
leave.
controlled in
No,
any-
I'm not
yeah.
really
Conform,
controlling.
you're not a
Doesn't,
conformist.
it doesn't work well for me.
Tough like Iron.
I mean, that's why I was like, you know what? This $40,000 of tuition every year,
Come on in here.
it's expensive.
Yo,
You know
it
what I
can
mean?
go- That can go to so much other things,
These
though.
fancy universities and stuff are very costly. So at the end of the day,
and they'll give you a loan to go to school.
oh yeah, they'll give you a loan, but how are you going to pay it back? That's what I was sitting there saying to myself. Now, when I take out this 40 grand, how am I going to pay back
What
this?
me I go fight
What were
back
you
for
learning at
together?
the
What
time?
me I go do?
What was going to be your degree?
I was studying, I just study black studies. Like, is that a thing? You know what I mean? Like, I know it's a thing, but
study
it's
black
like,
people.
where is the future, or like, where is the avenue for that? I didn't really see what I was going to be able to do with that. And it's something that I can learn on my own. That's just really about our experience and just studying, the experience,
Right.
being in America, being in the islands, being around the world. What is it like for people of African descent in Europe? You know what I mean? Like, all these stuff was very interesting to me. And I was interested in law and, just all the intersections of how different people are treated differently and viewed differently and kind of funneled into different just streams, like where they wouldn't necessarily be set up for success. You know what I mean? So we
Stereotype.
see these people not really getting much of a chance, and that was just something I was always very passionate about. So I studied that a lot in school, a lot of legal cases that I studied and stuff like that, talking about people's hair. And, like there was a case that I studied that was about the stewardesses on the airline
Airlines.
and how they wanted to wear braids, but the airline was saying that wasn't professional.
Come on,
and
you
that
put it in
wasn't,
quotations,
you know
too.
what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
That wasn't acceptable at the time, and at the end of the day, it's we need to accept black people. You know
Straight.
what I mean? Everybody. You know what
Straight.
I'm saying?
It's people.
Whether them here nappy, our little curl or wave or whatever, it's their hair. So if them braiding their hair makes it, good for them to go to work, and it's neat. It is. It's not like it's crazy or anything.
And they
but
just passed these laws.
right,
I mean, you
this
were
is
studying school like that.
2019. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So these are things that are still issues even up to today. And I that's part of the reason why I never felt like I could have a job, because I'm saying, boy, look at my whole. Just my look, how I dress.
How long have you been growing your hair?
I've been growing my locks since I was 14.
Yeah.
So I've been like this for a long time.
And it's funny. I think that
Yes.
the American systems equal like natural hair for Africans to like face tattoos. It's like, why is it just this taboo?
I don't because you're just being your natural self, how you were born and walking around, and it's considered unacceptable and unprofessional.
unprofessional.
You know what I mean? So all of these stuff are stuff that I was studying, and I guess in some hopes of maybe being able to make some kind of change and make things better for people and that kind of stuff. But I guess I kind of thought that I could do it other ways, through the fashion and through art would be like a good way to bring up different conversations with people and connect with people, and maybe be able to support them or just big them up. Simple stuff like how you have on this beautiful shirt with this beautiful African queen with our big head wrap and stuff like that. It's like we don't see enough images of representation
it's
that's
not
positive
normalized,
right?
of black people. So you know what I mean? I wanted to represent that with fashion and then with music, because it gave me an opportunity to showcase in videos You know what I mean? Some beautiful sister with them natural hair, or you know what I mean? Some nice strong brethren who love their youths, or different stuff that can kind of help us break down the stereotypes and tell our own narrative, like from our own perspective. And so I'm just really happy to be getting the opportunity right now. It's definitely the right time with all the access to the technology and stuff like that. It's really exploding, and I'm glad that a lot of people who were kind of marginalized before are able to find a voice and an audience and connect with each other, whether it be like people in your city or people around the world. Just the whole technology thing allows us to kind of be more of a support system for each other. Right. So, I really appreciate that. And I that's what the art is all about. Just
you can really get to connect with people.
Right. And it's really revolutionary.
I mean, that's how we got.
Right. That's how we know each other. That's how we know each other.
Right.
No. But it's like you know each other.
I feel like.
And you know what the person is kind of about. You kind of get, their vibe. You get an idea for them. And if it's something that you all are kind of, on the same page, you can support each other. Like, just like I sent you the songs and you can play them. You know what I mean?
Right. So we can.
Same way I could have an artist friend and say, hey, you're in LA, need to go check Mr. Crooks them and go up on Rocker's room. You know what I mean? So it's just a network, and it's just been a joy and an honor. I'm very blessed, and just gotta thank everybody for helping me build this movement and helping me make it a real thing that's been really growing globally. And
well, this is your third album. Right.
Well, the other ones were EPs.
Well, EPs. Okay.
So this is actually
like
my first official album.
The third project.
Right.
Okay.
Nice.
And how long did it take you to compile this third project?
It was a few years worth of work.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely, because it has some of the songs from the earlier EPs.
Okay.
And then some new songs, and we have this song that's playing in the background right now is "Tough Like Iron" alongside Alika from Argentina, and this song is very special too because Alika linked me and she said that she wanted us to do a project together, and there was a lot of police brutality going on in her country, and she knows there's a lot of police brutality going on here and just worldwide. Same thing a lot of times against black people. You know what I mean? As we know, these people go around and shoot black people all the time. Nothing happens to them. They are not, like, why aren't they in prison?
Right?
You know what I'm saying?
We just got that one girl, and you see they hugged her on camera. The judge hugged her.
It's like I
understand.
The chick that walked into somebody else's
apartment
and shoot them.
Can
you imagine?
Yeah,
Can you imagine?
Yeah, watch Netflix. I eat 2 popcorn and somebody
just walk in and shoot you.
What are you doing
but
there?
But then you heard the rest of the story though. Me here said the woman you said there with the man or something.
That's right.
I never hear
that part there.
Here come the rice and peas.
I never hear that part
Here come
there.
the rice and peas.
I never hear that
Them
part there.
said them did that. The woman did there with the man. So maybe she have some grudge against him and decide she wants to kill him.
Because I was wondering, how do you get into another person's house?
Oh, you have key.
New houses have like fobs.
True.
Yeah, but the fob
And they're
fob is programmed to that door, though.
To your door. How you get your key programmed to his door?
Wow.
You got to talk to the apartment complex.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what it is?
Have a fob, you know?
It was probably the police. Oh, wait, she is the police.
She is the police.
Yo, we are Rockville. We are here with Tough Like Iron.
There's a lot of stuff going on in the world right now. So we here to try to support each other and make the best out of it because it's rocky. You know what I mean?
Don't it?
It's not smooth. But we there all a joy and have a good time and make it look good.
First, we're going to burn out the police.
All right, so I'm going to go into this one. Tough Like Iron featuring Alika. This one named No
catch us
Police.
at Dub Club tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, we're going to talk about that. Because I got to know how that came.
What is world premiere, though?
Is this one a world premiere?
No.
Maybe on this station.
West Coast.
It's the California
It's
premiere.
the California premiere.
Is it?
No.
Has it been played in California on the
Yes,
radio before?
This song is out from the album. So it's I'm giving you another world premiere.
Oh, that's the other song.
Too far. Come back. Yo, KQBH 101.5.
All right, gone too far.